everybody, welcome to the first part of my July haul. It's going to be massive because I said in the June haul that I was basically missing a week of Happy Mail because I was in Uganda all week and I wanted it to post while I was gone. So a lot of this is stuff that I sent to my mom's house because I was in Uganda with my mom. I sent to her house in America to not pay international shipping and customs, and then she very kindly brought with her. Some of it is stuff that I ordered to my own house and came while I was gone, and that's it. Those are the two categories of stuff. So I've got like all my favorite shops represented here, especially a lot of my favorite US shops, and I'm so excited. This is a massive pile, so I'm just gonna put it to the side, and I'm gonna start with this Happy Mail because I did not order this. This is a very generous person on the on Facebook. I'm in the Simply Gilded UK fans or Simply Gilded Fans UK. It's one of those two. You can look it up, but I'm in that Facebook group for basically people who like Simply Gilded and live in the UK. So it's like great for helping people out with you know, whether it's combining shipping, orders, helping people out with navigating that whole stuff, or by buying, selling, and trading within the UK so you're not paying international shipping and all that jazz. So one of the members who's really active on there, Chanel, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, did a giveaway, and it was like, I think 5 winners, and you won different samples of washi, and I really wanted this one. I was like it was random, like once you won, and I won, and I was so excited because I never win anything, but I was so excited to win, and but then it was random which one you got, but I was hoping for the peach sub box, and I did, so I got samples and pretty generous samples of all the washi from the peach sub box. I can't remember, I think that was June maybe? Or was it May? I don't know. So you got the peach with gold foil, 15 and 10 millimeter bows. You got this stunner, which is like blue background with like peach trees, and the branches and some of the flowers, blossoms are foiled in gold. The plaid one, which was the main one I wanted, which is stunning, red and white plaid with gold foil. I feel like you could bring this in at Christmas really well. And then this one, which is a text one, so it has all different, again, it's gold foil. It has different sayings. Keep on keeping on, peachy keen, pretty as a peach. So it just says all different kind of words. So you got all of on this beautiful washi card. And then also the clip that came with the sub box. So this is a, or charm. It's a charm, it's not a clip. So yeah, you got like this beautiful card and this plaid bow Tien charm that I'll have to find some use for. But yeah, I'm so excited to win that giveaway, and I'm so excited that I got the package that I was most hoping for. I mean, they all would have been great. They all included bow washi, but I was, especially for the plaid, I was really hoping for this one, and I got it. So thank you so much, Chanel. This was absolutely amazing, very generous of you. And then onto the stuff that I actually purchased, I have also a Simply Gilded order. So this was the pre-sale. I love pre-sales because I don't like being stressed out and trying to rush and everything's sold out and it's annoying. So I was so excited the pre-sale, and I'm even more excited that it worked out well enough that they are doing another one for the fall. So yeah, but I sent this to my mom's. Obviously it took, because it was a pre-sale, it took a while to get shipped anyway. So I'm actually not that late in getting it, but I sent it to my mom's house. And sorry, I ripped the bunny seal. I don't want it. I'm not gonna undo it and then try and give it to somebody else. That, like, you know, anyway, I'm apologizing for ripping the bunny seal. So the freebie you get is, ooh, it's bright red. That's cool. And it's gold. Yeah, cool. This would be perfect for Christmas as well. So you always get like a bow sticker as your freebie, and this is red with, I can't tell, is it gold or silver? Oh my gosh, I can't tell. Let me hold it up too. Yeah, no, it's definitely gold. It's definitely gold. Okay. Red with gold. So I will save this for maybe a Christmas spread. Could be deco or some Christmas thing. Could be useful for that. And then you get a journaling card. This is the Owl Happy Mail with silver or hollow. I think it's kind of hollow foil. I don't love this one, so I think I will just give it to someone in the group. But I do like that you get journaling cards. Pretty cool. And then I got 3 sets. You could only get the sets, which was slightly annoying because I don't really use the skinny bows. But I can always resell them on the Simply Gilded Facebook group that I was telling you about earlier. So here are the 3 sets I got. The first one, I don't know. I think now that I've opened it, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about it. I'm not going to open and unroll them because some of them I'm selling and it's just a pain. But this is the pink with gold bows. I have my invoice here so I could tell you. Pink with champagne bows. And the pink is just like, don't know if it's one I'm really going to use, but I feel like pink is so versatile that maybe I should keep it, but I'm definitely not going to keep the 10. At the moment, I have no use for 10 millimeter bows, so I think I'm gonna sell this one. I'm gonna think about keeping this one or not. Now that I've seen it, I don't know, it's just like a different pink than maybe I thought it was, like a little bit more bubblegummy. I don't know. But then the 2 white ones I'm ecstatic about, and I'm even considering keeping the 10 millimeter just because I'm like, whoa, you never know, it's so versatile. But I got the white with champagne gold bows. And this is just going to be so versatile, stunning. And then the white with pink foil. So it kind of looks like rose gold, but it's really like a hot pink foil. And again, with the white ones, this is where I might keep, because white is so versatile that I might keep it just in case I find a use for 10 millimeter bows in the future. But yeah, that is my pre-sale order from Simply Gilded. The next shop I have here is a small order from Scribble Prints Co. You know, I had to order, and I got one tiny sheet of stickers, but I had to get it. I wouldn't have bothered if I didn't know that my mom was coming really soon. But they did this. First of all, you get a journaling card. They're foil now, which is so cool. It says, "I'm not bossy, I'm the boss," which is really cool. I like that saying. I'll maybe try and find a way to use this because it is pretty cool. And then you got a freebie with their Scribbler characters, one with a dog and one with a cat, which are very cute, and I'll definitely find a way to use those. But then the one sheet I got were the add-on for a kit that they did. So they did a whole wedding kit that I really liked, and I love the art. It's from, I believe, Kittenish Girl Jess, I believe is the artist. And I loved the art, and I loved how it was not, not just a straight couple. I loved that it was pretty neutral, and then you could add on the different couple options. But I already have a kit for my wedding week, which I love, and I don't want to replace at all. It's a photo kit. It's stunning, and I definitely didn't want to replace that kit. And the only spread I need to do is a kit I don't have, that's what I'm trying to say, is a personal kit for my memory planning the week of my wedding. And I love this art so much that I figure I could find a shop that did a smaller kit, because even the mini kit from Scribble Prints Co. is way too big, and it would be a waste of money to buy the full mini kit for only my personal spread. So I'm hoping that I can find a shop that does personal or even smaller mini kits that I can use for memory keeping my wedding spread with the same art, because it was quite a popular art. But I wanted to snag the couples where they're both wearing suits, so the gay couples, or could just be two folks wearing suits. And I really wanted to snag these because I figured SPC is so great about being really inclusive. So is the artist. So is Kittenish Girl Jess, about being inclusive. However, not all shops are. So I see a lot of shops buying this art or the other art that this same artist makes, and kind of not using the diverse parts of the art, which is a huge bummer. So for example, they also drew that moving house art that had a character in a wheelchair, and I saw a lot of shops just completely omitting that art and not using that part of it, which is a bummer. So in this case, I noticed some shops starting to come out with it and only putting the bride and groom art in. So I wanted to make sure that I snagged these boxes from Scribble Prints Co. so that I can use one of these for our wedding, and then I just have the extra ones for other weddings I might go to in the future. I could probably use either of these. Like we're quite light skin, but my partner's got a bit more of a tan, so we could really kind of be like holding my hand up. We could be either of these really. And then you've got like a mixed race couple, and you've got two dark skin there. So yeah, I'll use either one of these. Hopefully I find a personal kit that use this art, and then I can use that to these to represent us, which will be really special. So thank you, Andrea, for always really thinking about who you're putting in your kits, and that it's not always the same type of people, that there's a good variety. I really appreciate that. So excited to have these boxes from Scribble Prints Co. Next order is also, speaking of queer stuff, I got this order. This is the order that I've been talking about a few times, where I ordered it before my mom came to visit in December, but it shipped a little late and it did not arrive in time. So it's been at my mom's house since she got back in late December, and I'm only just getting it now, but it's all right. I'm really happy to have it, and it's from Little Dog Paper Co. Here's a massive freebie, and I guess you can collect paw prints as a loyalty thing. Oh, you have to print your own card. I'm probably not going to do that because I probably won't order from this shop that much because they're in the US. But yeah, you just got like a few bits and bobs here. And then I ordered 2 sheets. So you had these different pride sheets, and they had for all different types of pride. But I just got the general rainbow, and then I got the trans pride sheet. So the first one here, you've got loads of rainbow flags, which I can use for all my different queer events. You've got rainbows, you've got different sizes of hearts, the rainbow heart with proud, love wins, love is love. And then you've got these to mark different queer holidays. So Coming Out Day, Day of National Day of Silence, History Month, and Pride Month. And then you've got just some hearts in all the rainbow colors. You can use however you want. And then the Trans Pride sheets has the Trans Pride flag hearts. Again, love isn't like as applicable necessarily, although it kind of is, because my partner and I run into difficulties like navigating government processes because of my being trans, not just because, and also because of us being a queer couple, but it's kind of intersects there. So it kind of applies. And then you've got Day of Silence, Transgender Day of Remembrance, and Day of Visibility for the holidays. And then you also get a full box with the trans flag. It says, "A diamond is a chunk of coal that did well under pressure." So it's like, I guess, inspirational quote. And then again, you get more hearts on the side there in the trans pride colors. So yeah, I can use these for all my different queer and trans events throughout the year. And that's Little Dog Paper Co. Really excited about that. And then the next order I have is foil rose colored days. I had to get some stuff from here. And you know, it's a modest order. I always want to get everything, but I'm like, just get a few things at a time. And yeah, so it's a pretty modest order, but I'm so excited about everything that I have. I have my invoice here again so I can reference, so I don't forget what stuff is. But first of all, you get your freebie, and everyone gets this foiled freebie, which is amazing. And I think it looks like just silver to me, but I don't know because I'm not like that down with the foils. Also, this is like really damaged. Which is a bummer, but I don't really know why, but it is. I don't know. It's really hard for me to tell, like, what. I don't know. It's got, like, silveriness to it, but also, no. See, now that I hold it on this side, I think it's maybe gold. Could it be the champagne color? I don't know. I'm going to put a video on the group and be like, help, what color foil is this? Because I think they're the same, but I don't know what they are. But anyway, everyone gets this one. And then if you if you follow Nikki Plans, then you can get this Nikki Plans exclusive freebie as well, which is all that. So this is just the freebies. And then on to what I ordered. I got more overlays because I love them so much. So I got the lace overlays because I got some other overlays in rose gold to use with my wedding kit. And then when these came out, I was like, oh, lace would be perfect because I also got lace headers. So I figured maybe I'd incorporate a mixture of both. So this is in rose gold, and it's the lace. Yeah, it's just called the lace full box overlays, and as it says there. And so you've got one that's like some lace on the bottom, lace on the top, lace in the middle, all different laces. And then these are 4 lace corners that you could use all in one box over 2 different boxes in like opposite corners. You got tons of options there. So I love those. And then I also got, this is the confetti full box overlays, and I got these in silver. I really liked these, and I thought they were quite miscellaneous, so I figured I would just get them for, you know, if I want to add foil into a spread, and I figured silver was like, I just liked how silver looked with, I thought I would, and I did like how silver looked with this confetti style. So now I've just got a few options for kind of really miscellaneous overlays to incorporate foil into a spread. And then I got 2 of the new foil samplers because, well, okay, the first one I got is light gold because I've been wanting to try light gold and see how is it different from regular gold. Do I like it? I really like it. Just my initial impression is really, I think, really good. But so, yeah, some of the foil isn't 100%, which is a huge bummer because I've really come to expect kind of like really amazing quality from Rose Colored Days. And I usually get that. It's just small things, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit disappointing. But yeah, if you can see like, just like the lines there aren't really great. I don't know. It's not terrible. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this is the light gold sampler, and I got with the transparent add-on. So the sampler itself, you get a set of full just block foil headers. You get some labels, some 3-heart checklists, asterisks, meal icons, a big and small weekend banner. You get tons of different miscellaneous icons, movie marquee, appointment box, order tracker, some script headers, miscellaneous bows, arrows, 2 different flags, and a weekly box kind of sticker. And then the foil, the transparent add-on is an optional. So this is a transparent sampler that goes with it. So you get a set of confetti overlays, a full box overlay, a bow and heart that are transparent, you can use as overlays, a rescheduled and a nope, and a full set of date covers, or date dots rather. So I love this new sampler format. I think it's so functional to make a non-foiled spread foiled, and they all match, and it's just like, I'm so obsessed. So this is the light gold, which I'm really into. And then I got the same thing in hollow foil, and this I specifically had a kit in mind, the Two Little Bees Celestial kit that I hauled last month's haul. See, because here's the look at the difference just between like the boxes. I don't know if you can see on the two samplers. See the top versus the bottom? So I don't know, it's a bit of a bummer, but it's not like I won't use them. They'll still look nice. But yeah, anyway, so the Celestial kit from, I think it was called Moonstruck from Two Little Bees that I hauled last month. I specifically got this hollow sampler to use because I thought hollow foil would look absolutely stunning with that kit. And oh my god, it's so beautiful. This is silver hollow. Sorry, they have different hollow options, but I thought this would look so good with that art. And it's the same exact format. And I got the transparent add-on again. So that's everything. Oh, totally forgot to show you the journaling card. It's pink foil, and it says the best way to start something is to begin. Very nice journaling card. So yeah, that's everything I got from Rose Colored Days. And then the next shop is an old fave, but I haven't ordered from in forever, Once More with Love. And I just got a few sheets. They were having a sale for reopening because they were closed for a while. And guess who forgot to put the code in? Me. Yep, totally did not put in the code. Didn't get the discount. Ugh. But it's okay. You get this journaling card with a mermaid munchkin on it. And then the reason I was going so quickly that I forgot to put in the code was that the first so many orders, like 100 or 150 or something, got a washi card and a washi sampler. And I wanted that washi sample. I was secretly, not secretly, I was just hoping that I would get a Simply Gilded bow. Because these are like pretty decent sized samples, and a lot of them were Simply Gilded, and I was like, oh, I hope I get a bow washi. Although I'm kind of chuffed with the one I got because it's pretty funny. It is, I think, from Fox and Cactus, and it's plaid, and it's just got big old beards. Just all different peeps with beards on there, which is pretty funny, and I like, and is like giving me lumberjack vibes, and I'm sure I could find a cute and funny way to use this somewhere. And the washi card itself is foiled and is really nice quality, so I'll definitely be using that in the future. So yeah, super excited. I was so excited to get in the first few orders that I forgot to put the code, but I did get my washi sample, so you know, I'll live. And then you got a freebie as well, just has some different items on there. I like the Lego. I could use that for playing with my nephew. You got different food, bow, and then some Once More with Love, like logo stickers cut out. And then I just got 4 sheets. So I got this is their travel series and Travel the World series, and I got the Santorini sheet because we are honeymooning in Greece, and I can basically use all of these. So we're going to Santorini, also Crete and Athens. But yeah, we're planning on doing all of this stuff that's on here and more. So I'll definitely need this sheet when we were there, and I was so excited to see they had one. So yeah, you get all sorts of, some are just icons, some say specific things, but yeah, I love these sheets. If you're going somewhere, I highly recommend you check if Once More with Love has a Travel the World sheet for that place. I wish they did more. I'm sure they're coming out with more in the future, but I love them so much. So yeah, you know, I had to get the Santorini one in advance of the honeymoon. And then I also got some of their new releases. So I got this is buying tickets. So they all just say buying tickets, but this says paid, and then this row just has a heart, and that can be for absolutely anything, concert tickets or anything that's like I need to mark in my planner that, you know, gets released at a certain time. Or maybe, you know, even if I need to buy plane tickets or, you know, anything can be used. So I thought that was quite versatile. So I got that. And then I also got the convention bucket list. This is the smaller version. There was a bigger sheet that was like a planner convention bucket list, but I've never been to one. I don't know if I ever will go. Definitely not anytime soon. I probably won't be going, but I do go to conferences and other kinds of convention type things a lot, and this stuff is applicable to that because it takes out the planner specific stuff and just does that. So I actually would find this very useful. But yeah, you've got like buying your tickets again for the event, excited that you're going to, you know, you want to mark you got those tickets, packing, booking flights, hotel, flying, or driving, whichever way you're getting there. checking in, collecting autographs may or may not be relevant, registering, maybe you're going to fangirl over somebody, buying stuff, making friends, taking pics, just miscellaneous shopping, miscellaneous selfies, checking out. Until next time, so for goodbyes, you can mark the keynote presentation, unpacking. So I figured I'd just get one. The next event type that's like this I go to, I'll try and use it. If I make good use out of it, maybe I'll get a few more. If I don't really use it, then maybe, you know, I wanted to try it anyway because I do think this is very cool. And I like having a sheet that is like for one type of thing, and it's got like, you know, your start to finish. So like for a trip, or an event, it's got start to finish all the stickers you need. I find that functional for me. So yeah, excited about that. And then I also just got the packing and unpacking sheet because I've been traveling a lot lately and I've been running out of suitcase stickers to use every time, and I wanted to have something a little different as an option. So that is what I got from Once More with Love. And then the next shop is the Punk Planner. I just got so much stuff I didn't want it to get all mixed up, so I kept it in it always comes in like a black bubble mailer, and protected with some cardboard. And then I felt like I went more ham than this, but so I didn't really get that much stuff. I was gonna say I went wild, but I didn't really. So first of all, you get a business card. Their business cards are really nice, and I like their branding as well. And then you get a loyalty card. I think this is new. And here we go. So you get a stamp. I'm guessing you get one with every order. And then, so it's like a little stamp sticker. And then I'm just going to put that there. And I'm guessing you get one with every order. And then you redeem them. But that's really cool. You know I love a rewards card. And yeah, let's just start with these. I got 2 more of their washi cards. I found these really helpful in my TN setups. I used one in my pocket setup, so I just grabbed 2 more. Also, I've been realizing I'm like, sometimes I want to give friends washi and I have no way to give it to them. So I might even stock up on more of these next time I order. And then I got, let's do the non-inserts first. Then I got a dashboard because I think I mentioned that I want to like revamp my Space TN a little bit. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in me doing that on camera, or maybe if you just want me. So here are the options. I can either do nothing, you're not interested, you're over it. I can film myself doing like almost like a setup but a revamp where I do everything on camera. Third option, I can revamp it and then do a flip through. So let me know which of those you'd want me to do. But yeah, I'm just not happy with one of the dashboards I have in there because it's just not space enough. It's not on theme enough. So I saw that they had these different patterns, and you could get them either as vellum, acetate, or a cardstock dashboard. So I got the cardstock dashboard. I also got it laminated for extra protection. And it's just like a kind of nice abstract space galaxy scene. So that is for revamping my personal TN, which is space themed. And then I got 3 inserts. So the reason I ordered these, I don't need them all urgently, but they were having a sale. So I was like, why don't I grab a few things while they were having like a grand reopening sale. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna just order some stuff I know I was gonna order eventually, but just grab it now during the sale. So I got 1 pocket insert, and this is just the week on 2-page diary. I got the marble cover because it's the most like normal cover, but I probably will rip this one off. And because this goes in my pocket, and this is my pre-planning insert. So I got this supersized as well. It normally comes 3 months. I got it supersized to go to 6 months, and I got pre-dating. So those were the 2 add-on options I got for this. So the previous one I had ends the first week of October. So I got this one pre-dated to start the second week of October. So I obviously won't need this for a very long time. But now I have the next 6 months of my pre-planning insert ready to go. So I've got till April 2019. So yeah, but this has been really functional for me as a pre-planning insert in my pocket. So I will keep, I figured I know I'm going to want to keep using it. I'll just grab it while it's on sale. And then I got 2 A6 size. So as I mentioned, my A6 planner is my special events planner. So I have 4 inserts in there right now, but I've got 2 more here ready to go. So I've got, let's start with this one. So one of them that's in there now is my moving insert. So once I'm done moving, I think I'm going to put this one in because it's a holiday planner. And I think I'm going to use this for my honeymoon. But I'm really excited by this. And if it works well, I think I'll get a bunch more and like use them for all my trips. But you've got the first page here has your destinations and dates. So it's like a kind of overview of the trip. And then I like the art, but I also like that there's no color, so you could put, you know, it won't clash with any setups. And then you got your flight and hotel details. You've got your budget here, so your holiday cost payment schedule. So you can put when you make the payment and your balance for, so I guess actually this is after your budget. So you'd make your budget, you would put it in there to start, and then you would put the date, the payment, and your remaining balance. Make sure you're not going over budget with your trip. So you can put everything, flights, hotels, tours, supplies that you buy, like anything that you're buying for or booking for the trip, you can put over these 2 pages. And then you've got savings. So spending and gift money. Yeah. Okay, so this is like, whereas this is the stuff you have to, the outgoings, this is like incoming. So if you're saving for the trip, you can mark, I would probably put this first, but you can put this here. So you can put like, you know, if you have like a separate account or even just a bit of money in your account that is, you know, being set aside, you can track it here. So that's really helpful. So the day and then how much you're allotting and then the balance until you have enough saved up. So you can have the goal amount here. And so you can put and track reaching your goal for saving money for your trip. Yeah. And then once you've got that goal, then you can put this here and start doing the costs. That's how I would use it anyway. And then you've got your to-do list before the trip. So they've suggested a few items and then you have the rest to fill in your own ones. So like booking time off work, frequent flyers, requesting meals. I have to do that because I'm vegetarian. So that's something I always forget to do. You know, doing insurance, accommodations, visas, exchanging money, like all good stuff. This is all like really basic stuff that I would do every trip, but then you've got tons of room to write different to-dos. You know, stop mail or, you know, anything you might have to do for a trip. And then you've got arrangements. Again, they suggest some arrangements. So like pet sitter, houseplant care, arrange for a mail pickup, you know, all that kind of stuff. Putting mail on hold is there. So any arrangements you have to make, again, you've got tons of room to customize. And then, so this is really for bigger trips. It's not really for weekend getaways because you don't have that much to do for that kind of thing. But for our 2-week honeymoon, that's like a lot to plan. Yeah, so this I think is for more big things. And then you've got your pre-holiday shopping list. So you can put the item, for example, maybe you know you're going to need sunscreen, and then you can say, I don't want to spend more than this amount on sunscreen, and you can check that you bought the sunscreen. So you've got loads of space there for anything you need to buy. And then gifts to buy on holiday. This is a lot. I would never need 2 pages for that. But especially for our honeymoon, we want to maybe get some souvenirs, especially for people who, because we did a honeymoon registry for our wedding. So a lot of people gave us experiences for our honeymoon for our wedding gifts. So we want to maybe get them a little souvenir to thank them or something. So you can mark what you want to get them, budget, and then check off when you got them. So you would bring this on holiday with you, I'm guessing. And then you've got hotels. Again, when you're brainstorming the hotel, you can look them up and where are they and ratings. You can put different notes about them. I would also put like the cost to compare, and you can have like first choices, second choices while you're deciding which hotel to book. And then restaurants you want to eat at. That's really cool because I always have a list of places I want to eat. In cities especially. So you've got room for 6 restaurants that you might want to try while you're there. You've got theater and nightlife spaces. So again, like maybe clubs you want to go to or shows you want to see, you know, you've got loads of options there. And again, every trip you're not going to need every single page of this, but it's good to have them. You have the options. And then sites to see, you've got 6 spaces for must-see sites. And then you've got packing. So packing, most important. And, oh, cool. So this is checked luggage. If you are checking a bag, and it starts with some suggested items and then it gives you a full page. Some of these I wouldn't use. For example, my partner and I both have very short hair, so we wouldn't need a hair dryer. It's not the end of the world if I just wipe that out and write my own thing in there if I need more space. But a lot of this stuff is fairly basic. And then you've got a page for checked baggage there. And then same with carry-on. So they suggest items to carry on. And you've got space to add your own for your carry-on. And then another way you can use this as well is sometimes I only take a carry-on on a trip. So I could use this for I could use one for my carry-on and one for my backpack. So I bring like a carry-on and a personal item. So you can always again like white out or put labels over to change some of these slightly to fit your needs better. But yeah, that's the packing list. And then you've got your day before leaving to-dos. So like Set timer. Oh, it's for lights. Yeah, I would put like set alarms because we usually have to wake up early to catch flights. Set auto reply. I always forget to do that. Clearing out the fridge, like all important stuff. Checking in to your flight, getting your boarding pass sorted, and everything. So you've got some suggested ones and then tons of space. And you've also got a space to mark budget. So I guess that's kind of weird because none of the suggested ones have a budget, but I guess some of them might. I don't know. Again, that's something you could change. That doesn't really make sense to me. So I'd probably white that out and maybe put like who is doing it. So like whether this task is assigned to me or my partner maybe, or something like that. Because the budget thing doesn't really make sense for me. But again, yeah, it's not that big a deal to just like use a little whiteout to make, a little custom thing. And then departure day. Okay, so this is the day before departure. This is the day of. So like, locking up and making sure everything's turned off and all that stuff. And again, you've got some suggested ones, and you've got all of your space to write in your own ones. And then it just says Bon Voyage from the Punk Planner. So yeah, again, it's like not 100% perfect, but basically there's never going to be such a thing as a perfect insert for this type of thing because everyone and every trip indeed is going to be slightly different. But I think this is going to be very functional. So I'm excited to try that out. Sorry for taking so long. I just wanted to show you that in depth. So in case you were thinking of purchasing it yourself. And then I also got for my A6 the Christmas book 2018 because I figured it would be helpful to have a Christmas planner. I'm always jotting down notes in different notebooks around Christmas time. So I think it'd be helpful to have a Christmas planner this year. So it starts with a calendar of December to count down to Christmas, and I can put any of the big, maybe holiday-related events in there as an overview of the month of the holiday season. And then you have a place to plan Elf on the Shelf. We don't do Elf on the Shelf, so maybe we'll just glue these together, but in the future, it might be something we do. I think it's more of a thing you do if you have kids, but you can plan where the elf's gonna go, I guess. And then you've got different activities and the cost, which is so important because you get invited to so much stuff around the holidays, so it'd be good to plan that out and budget myself for it. So different dinners, or people want to go ice skating, or we want to go to Winter Wonderland or whatever, I can put that in the cost. And then you have a place to kind of write down traditions, which I think is really cool, especially since we're kind of, blending families, sort of, so to speak. So, and this is something I could foresee as like writing a few things and then next year getting another one of these, filling that in and then adding more as we make new traditions. So that'd be really cool. So you can put those in and I guess check off if you did them. And then you've got your budget, very important. So you've got a general budget. So this could be for like, I guess, decorations or I don't know, any different like holiday related expenses. Maybe if you're traveling for the holidays, you have to count that in. And then this is a budget for presents, which is always very important that we budget for gifts because otherwise it can get out of hand. So person/item, budget, and then the actual cost. And then you can get your totals down there. And then you have a Christmas card list. This is, again, way too many because we don't really send Christmas cards, although maybe it's something we might want to start doing. It's not something that we currently do, but you can put the person and then I guess, it's written, sent, and received. But I don't know, maybe it will encourage us to start actually writing Christmas cards. And then you've got a gift idea tracker. So you've got who, the gift, where to get it, budget, actual costs, and then bought, wrapped, and delivered you can check off. So this is very helpful. So you can kind of do your budget here per person, and then you can move that budget to this column and then fill in the rest there. And then you've got your, you get 2 pages of that, cool. So if you have a lot of people to buy for, 1 page would probably suffice for me, but also some people get more than 1 gift. So I could put like a whole chunk of these will be my partner's gifts. So yeah, you've got 2 full pages of that, which is awesome. And then you've got online shopping. So I guess if any of these are like where to buy, it's online, then you can put the date, item, from, and then payment type, cost, and then dispatched and received. So you can, it's basically an order tracker, but for your Christmas gifts or Christmas items. So there's going to be some redundancy over the pages, but I think it will keep me very organized. I don't mind a bit of redundancy. I'd rather have that than have it not written down anywhere. And then you've got your shopping list here. So I'm guessing this is for, I think this is for food or no, that's different. I don't know what this is for. Maybe it's for this. So I guess this is another redundancy where, you have your things that you need to buy. You can maybe make a list of stores you have to go to, So again, a slight redundancy, but maybe it would be good if you're out doing errands and you have a list like, I need to go to Argos, I need to go to this shop, I need to go to the body shop, you know, blah, blah, blah. So you have 2 pages for that. You've got your stocking stuffer ideas. So, okay, you've got this like slightly separate from the gifts, which is good. And then you've got your own wish list. So if someone asks you, like in my in-laws especially, they're not really big on the whole surprise thing. So they'll just straight up ask you what you want. So if I make a list kind of throughout the holiday season of stuff I see that I want, then I can tell them one of those things. Yeah. And then I can put like who I asked. So if it's like, oh, I want this book, and then I already told someone I want that book, then I write that there so I know not to tell another person, and then I get 2. And then the cost as well, because depending on who's asking, I wouldn't say a very expensive thing, you know what I mean? And then you got your Christmas recipe ideas. So the different recipes you want to make with the where it's from, how many it serves. You can write some notes. So I'm hoping to cook Christmas dinner this year. I don't know if I'll be allowed, but I'm hoping that I will be allowed, because that would be I would really love to do that. And this would be very helpful for that, as will the food shopping list. I probably would need 2 of these over. So maybe I would use some of this space as this, because if I'm cooking a whole Christmas meal, I feel like I need a lot of shopping. A lot of food shopping. And then Christmas Day food prep, so you can plan your food prep. Some of it would probably be the day before, but yeah, you can put how long it takes, the temperature, start, and when you're going to start it, so you're really organized with your Christmas meal being made. And then you've got general to-dos here you can use for anything. You've got a Christmas Eve to do, so this is like, yeah, general, and then like night before, last minute stuff, what do you need to do? And then you can do your menu here. So you can put breakfast, lunch, dinner, puddings, and snacks all there. And then you've got just notes here for anything that's not already there. But I think that's pretty exhaustive. And then it just says Merry Christmas to you and your family from the Punk Planner. So again, I just wanted to show you that in detail, because I think on the site it didn't have every single page. So I just wanted to show you those. But that's everything I got from the Punk Planner. I'm so excited to dig into all that goodies. Next order is from Erin Condren, and it's my planner for next year. I was gonna make a reveal of my hilarious cover, but it's right there, so you got it. Yeah, I was like, when I thought of this, I was like, oh my god, I'm hilarious. And then I had to text my friend to make sure I was as funny as I thought I was, and they confirmed that it was funny. So I went for a very colorful cover last year, and I was like, maybe I'll get the same, and I was like, meh, that's kind of boring. So I can always switch back to this. I can always switch back and forth if I want. Now I have, because I didn't want to get 2 of the same, and then I have no options. So like every year when I get one, I'll get a different one, and then I can always be moving around if I want to. But I kind of like, I'm not really a big cover changer. But yeah, so I thought this was so freaking funny. And it's hilarious. So, because I don't know if in the UK you call planners agendas, but when I was a kid, we always called it an agenda. And so I thought this was funny because I'm gay and is my agenda. It's hilarious. Queer folks will think it's funny. Anyway, and then I got my name on the bottom. So it's the marquee cover, and you can just make these words say whatever you want. And so that's what mine says. And I was like, I'm so excited that it's hilarious. So that's the cover. You've just got that in the back. Then you get your little pouch that comes with, I mean, you know what comes in here. I'm just going to kind of flip through this quickly because you've seen it a million times. You get different you get different cards and clips and gift tags and things such as that, and you get the pouch, and then that's your little card explaining the pouch, and then you get your ruler, your kind of front pages here, and then you've got your year at a glance, this page, and then your first notes page. I got the vertical neutral again, same as last year. I really wish I don't like the setup of it. I wish they had headers, but the pattern was just so much. You would really have to match it, and I just am not willing to do that. So, yeah, it's kind of a bummer that they didn't change it, because I think a lot of people didn't like it, but oh well. I've survived with it, so. Yeah, so that's the monthly view. This is what the weekly view looks like. And it's, yeah, pretty much just more of that as you go through. The new notes page is just lines, so that's easy enough. The monthly is pretty much the same. I think this is new, but I cover that up anyway, so what does it matter? And then the weekly view is, like, I think exactly the same. I think it's literally exactly the same. And then in the back, what do we have? So in the back, we've got some just blank notes pages. I never really use this stuff in the back, but you've got dot grid, again, don't use. You've got coloring pages, I definitely don't use. Contacts, again, don't really use. You've got the coming up year at a glance. And then another quote page, which is kind of like an advertisement, whatever. And then you've got foil stickers. I think you get an extra sheet from last year, so they've slightly changed the icons, but I think these are really versatile, so I'm excited about these. I do use them. I do pull them in. And then you've got happy birthday, celebrate, to do, and reminder flags. And then you've got, this is all new, so you've got some kind of flags with asterisks and hearts, habit trackers, very helpful, some foil headers, some random foil triangles, which I guess is like deco, these kind of interesting shaped labels, you've got goals today, goal getter, remember, little boxes with foil lines, and then you've got checklists there. And then this is completely new, a whole extra page of all different, they're not all foils, but multicolor icons, many of which have foil, so just super miscellaneous, and I'll definitely make use out of this. And then you get your labels again, but instead of only a few colors, you get like 10 different colors of labels. And then you've got your pouch back here, which is rose gold's theme this time. I always get the silver coil because it's included with the cost. All other foil colors have an increased cost, and I'm not about that. I don't care enough about the foil color matching to change it. And then you get another perpetual calendar. I only ever need one of these, so I think I'll just maybe give this away. And then the back is just the same, and then the back cover is just plain black. I don't know if I knew it was, or like I would have changed it, but I don't mind just plain back cover, it's fine. I just like my hilarious front cover because I'm so freaking funny. So that is my new Erin Condren. Again, I wanted to snag it when my mom could bring it. Yeah, 12-month vertical, neutral, custom cover, but no add-ons. Everything that I got is just kind of included in the base price because it's already very expensive. But yeah, I'm so excited to have my next one ready to go, so I know I'm going to have another year of this type of planning that I've really fallen in love with. So that's my Erin Condren order. Just the basics. And then finally, last but not least, I have my GP mystery items. So let's start with the mystery kit, the June mystery kit, which was just thrown in there. And this is, I don't know about this theme. I'm really back and forth on this one. I don't know, because it's very pink, but it's like gingham, and I love gingham and plaid and stuff, but it's very pink. And I'm not a big pink guy. So it's like, it's literally all pink. So I don't know. What do I do? So anyway, I get it on premium matte paper, but the sampler is always on their vinyl paper. You get some functional deco, regular deco, functional items there. And then you've got your first functional page. I'm going to flip through pretty quickly because you've seen this format before. But as you can see, it's like pink and beige ginghams and then all different shades of pink for the multicolor. Your second functional page, it's so pink, I don't know. Second functional page, your full boxes. I like a lot of the full boxes. I love this, just looks like a delicious smoothie. I love the cherry blossoms. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. I like that quote. This one I like. This one's okay. I don't love like the clothing. Yeah, so I like a lot of the full boxes. I just like, it's just so much pink. The double box I even kind of like. I don't know. Sometimes the drawings of people are like, I've said this before, like a little bit in the uncanny valley. It's like, I can tell that a person, especially faces, it's like, oh, something's just like a little off. I love this pattern, the gingham. I like the rock, and I love the trees and the picnic scene. It's just like, again, it's like, it's so pink. So as you can see from these boxes, it is so pink. Washi, all pink ombre heart checklists, headers and little things, 2 sets of date covers, date dots, and some deco. I love that cake. That cake looks like it's yummy. And then we're back to the beginning. So I don't know. I like it, but I don't think I'm going to keep it just because it's going to be too much. I can already tell. It's just going to be too much pink, and I get that a lot of people who plan also like pink. There's a lot of overlap there. I get that. But I think this might just not be one that's for me. So I think I will pass this on, or try, well, I'll try and sell it. But yeah, I'm going to try and sell it, but I'm staying subscribed because I'm very intrigued because they're going to be, and I wanted to keep my spot. I didn't want to lose it and not be able to get it back because next month it's going to include a sheet of foil stickers, which I'm so excited about. So I don't want to miss out on that. So I am staying subscribed, but I think I will sell this one. And then I got my June my June subscription box, my planner subscription box. So this one I only got because I was already subscribed for May, and I really wanted May, but you have to get 2 months, so I was getting June. So I was like, please, 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 at least kind of like it, and I do. I do really like it, so it's great. So let's get all this stuff out of the box. So I was really excited because once I saw this color scheme, I was like, it's gonna be perfect for my personal rings. So my personal rings is where I do my memory planning, and last year I had one that was like, it was just like kind of meh. In terms of like how it looked and stuff. So I didn't really I didn't decorate it or set it up or anything, but this one, I feel like I really could do that. So it's like a neutral color, and I've got my inserts in here already, but I've ordered some like clear dashboards, but for rings, to go with this. And I'm going to use this kit to set up this planner so that my memory planner is all set up and nice. So yeah, it worked out perfectly that I found a use for this kit since I had to get 2. And yeah, I'll just get a few, I don't even know if I need to get that much extra stuff because it comes with a lot. So first of all, you get this stunning charm for the front, which is totally perfect because this planner stays at home. It basically never leaves. So it's fine that you have this really ornate charm. And again, you get all these beautiful backgrounds. It's just a really simple kind of Velcro, and you just put the band over there and then you close the Velcro, but it's like felt flowers with like this metal stuff. And this kit mixes metals, so it mixes gold and rose gold, which is fine with me. It's kind of primarily rose gold, but this is obviously gold. But yeah, this is such a stunner. It's going to look so good on there. And is a unique addition. I think this is the first time they had a charm. Correct me if I'm wrong, so that's exciting. And then you get your quote cards, which are really great for decorating dashboards. Again, you get that background. And these are all foiled. So don't stop until you're proud. Your potential is endless. Don't talk, act, don't say, show, don't promise, prove. Stay focused and extra sparkly. If other people can do it, you can totally do it too. And mindset is what separates the best from the rest. So like inspirational quotes that are all beautifully designed. I love that they're different shapes, and I love that they're all foiled. So those are going to be awesome for decorating those dashboards. And then I've got the tabs here. So you get tabs made from the different papers, and I think they're single-sided. They are. So, but you get 2 of each. So you get loads. I will definitely not need all of these. But I love the papers. Green is my favorite color, especially this dark green. And I love all of these, and I love how it's kind of like it's definitely vintage vibes. But yeah, like it's a really specific kind of vintage. So, but I'm totally into it. I'm almost tempted to like resubscribe and get it every month because I love them all, but it's like, or I've been loving them all lately at least, but it's like, I just don't need to do that many setups, Then you get sticky notes. These are just I won't bother taking these out. You can see they're just a typewriter. I love these. And you can write on the paper, whatever you need to write. Again, it goes with like the vintage vibes. Then you get a pen. I already have one of these pens in gold, and I really like it. It's a very nice pen. So I'm excited to have one in rose gold. And then let's see the die cuts here. So you always get tons of die cuts. Some of them are quite large. You definitely don't need them all. There's your background. Okay, I couldn't really fit like all of them, but I think you saw all of them at some point. A lot of them are kind of fashion people and clothes flat lays, which I won't use because I'm not really into that. But like this one is so stunning. I love the typewriter. Like there's, the florals. There's a lot that I'll use. And again, for like such a small setup, I won't even need that many. So yeah, those are all the die cuts. You always get you always get a lot of huge ones. So, I wouldn't worry if you don't like all of them because you probably will never get to use all of them anyway. So I can de-stash the ones that I'm not into. And then we've got this album. I've seen a lot of the kits have had this in it. Can't find it. There we go. And this is stunning. It's my favorite pattern from the kit, so I'm really excited about that. And it's like a sticker album. So it's just got a popper, and then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you've got 10 of these, and you can put stuff on both sides. So you've got like 20 slots to put stickers in. I'm thinking of using this. Oh, and then the inside is like that floral. So I'm thinking of using this to maybe start organizing my foil stickers because like they are not organized at the moment. So this could work for that, hopefully, I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it, but I really do like it and I definitely want to keep it because it's my favorite pattern. And then you've got stickers. You always get lots of stickers. So with these, you get some like full boxes and quarter boxes. More full boxes, skinny flags, big flags, and some headers, decorative headers, and loads of functional stuff. A purely deco sheet, date covers, icons, and more deco. Quarter boxes, weekend banner, headers, checklists, weekly habit trackers, that's what they're called. 3 checklists, some arrows, little things, and cut washi. And then finally, you get your labels to put on your tabs. So I love the kind of colors and the theme of this. Again, I just don't know if I'll use it because it is on the vinyl paper. I do not like the vinyl paper. I hate writing on it. I don't know. I'll think about whether I want to maybe use this in my personal planner or maybe de-stash it. But those are the stickers that you get. And then also get, I'm not going to unroll this because I think I might de-stash it. You do get a washi. It's blue with just this floral. It's okay. I'm not head over heels in love with it. And I have lots of foil washies I could bring into a setup, so I might de-stash that. But I love getting a washi in the kits that matches. I think it's really great. And then the final thing before the papers is that you get this weekly planning sheet. Not that long ago, this would have been amazing because I have a weekly planning sheet that I used to pre-plan with, but I've changed the way that I pre-plan. So now I pre-plan in my inserts because it was not really working for me. So now I pre-plan in my pocket size inserts. So I don't pre-plan like this anymore. So I don't think this would be useful, which is why I'm keeping it in the plastic because I think I will de-stash it because I think it's beautiful. It's just not currently functional for me the way that I pre-plan. So I think I will de-stash it, but I think someone will definitely get a lot of use out of that. And then finally, the papers. So these come in their own little cello. So you've got this stunning one, and these are all double-sided. You can get 2 of each. So this one is hexagons in all different patterns, very vintage. And this one is Protea flowers. I don't really like Protea flowers. I do like the watercolor background, so I'm not like opposed to using this, but I generally don't really love this style, but it's actually okay. I don't mind it here. So yeah, so that's your first set of papers. And then you get this one is so stunning. Oh, I love this one. I love the kind of slightly abstract plant pattern. And then you've just got a stripe with kind of a watercolor stroke, like a washed out kind of stroke. So you get 1 set of those papers. And then you got a foiled paper here. Again, this one's my favorite. As I said, the green with the rose gold pattern. I think it's so stunning. And the back of this one is that kind of washed out floral. So you get a set of those. And then you get your specialty papers. So you just get 1 vellum here, which is kind of an abstract pattern. I love this one. And then you get a foiled acetate. So you get this kind of, again, like starburst and dot kind of pattern, which is rose gold on this side and is silver on this side. So silver wouldn't really go with this setup, but if you wanted to use it in a different setup, I like that you have 2 options. However, if I use it, I would probably clip it to whatever I'm using it for so that you wouldn't see the silver as you're kind of flipping through. But yeah, that is my GP Sticker Studio June box. It's incredible. I'm loving this box. I'm slightly regretting canceling. Maybe I'll get another one. As well as my June mystery kit, as well as so many other things that could go in this, oh my gosh, pile. Everything is here. Yeah, so this is my first humongo part of the haul. This will probably be the vast majority of the haul, so thanks for sticking around, but we'll be back in a sec with part 2. Hey everybody, just a quick part 2 to the haul. I have my order from Naya Papery. It came in this cello, but I was like, oh, I'll stick them back in for the video. But like, I couldn't get them back in. It's very tight fit, and everything's plastic, so it's sticking to each other. I don't know. Anyway, Don't know why I thought you would find that interesting. But I have finally my A6 that are actually A6 size vinyl dashboards. I can finally set up my A6TN. Oh, friends, I am absolutely over the moon. Let me just show you. They are actually the right size. It's wild, I know, that's like, you know, you could actually have them have accurate sizing with your dashboard. So wild. I know I'm being shady, but like, it annoyed me. Hey, what can I say? It's a frustrating situation when you get something the wrong size and then like the person's trying to like convince you it's the right size. And it's like I can see, so it's not. Anyway, okay, end of my shade. But Naya, or Nezreen, sorry. I always call the shop owner Naya, but I think it's maybe that's a nickname. I don't know. Anyway, you as always are a lifesaver. Your stuff is amazing. And I didn't know you did these, so I would have just ordered from you from the beginning because I know your customer service is excellent, but I didn't know you did these, and I think it's a new addition to your shop, and it's wonderful. The only thing, it does have the logo, but I don't really mind it. It's not the end of the world. Like, I can put a sticker over it if I really hate it, but I don't mind it. It's teeny, teeny, tiny. I think it's gold foil anyway, and my spread's going to be gold foil, so whatever. I don't mind. The Foxy Fix ones say Foxy Fix in the bottom corner, so yeah, they are side loading, which is what I wanted. They are correctly A6 size. They have a little notch there to help you get stuff in and out, which I think is nice. And I got 2 of them to set up my beautiful A6 marble TN, so you will see that soon. Oh, and I was so excited to talk about, I didn't even show you the freebie up close. So you just got this beautiful kind of forced thingy, forced nymph, I don't know, vibes. Oh, by Bellarica Design. Little freebie of decorative stickers, and yeah, so chuffed with this order, and I can't wait to set up my A6, and I will see you in a sec with part 3 of the haul. Hey everybody, just back again with another one-off. I got my order from Coffee Monsters Co. today. So excited for emojis. I think was there a sale? I don't know. I think maybe there was a sale, or... Oh, it was Helen's graduation sale. That's what it was, of course. And I have been eyeing lots of stuff to grab, and this was the, you know, kind of waiting for a sale, you know, nothing urgent, so just kind of waiting for a coupon code, and snagged it in the, a few sheets, just a few, not too many, in the graduation sale. That's what it was, of course. So you got this, ice cream journaling card, which is of course your bean card as well. I think I, with this order, will be able to redeem a bean sampler in my next order, which is awesome. And I guess, did everyone get a die cut? I think, because I didn't order that much. I think there was probably freebies for ordering over a certain amount. But I did get this die cut of an emoji wearing a pink panda onesie, and then this regular freebie that has a Disney emoji box, which I probably won't use because I never been to Disney, don't really plan on going to Disney anytime soon, but I don't really mind these because you can always put another emoji over it and just make it a different kind of box. Water washi tape, very helpful. A smoochy face and their logo, so love their little freebies, always good stuff on there. And I got a few things from the Harry Potter set to start with. So I got the Ravenclaw emojis, so they have little emojis. You get the small and medium size in your kind of house scarf, and I am a Ravenclaw, so I got these. I figured it'd be perfect because I'm almost out of my original Harry Potter sheet, so I figured that it would be good to not only get the new reformatted Harry Potter sheet, but also to get this one to mark any miscellaneous Harry Potter activities, or anything kind of, you know, I don't know, anything related to my house or Ravenclaw-ish activities. I don't know, but I really liked these, so I snagged that. And then I also, as you saw, got the new updated version of the Harry Potter sheet. So this time, instead of having like the book covers and the movie things, or like having like these boxes and the books, it just has these ones, which is obviously for the books because it only has one Deathly Hallows, and then it just has Binge Harry Potter for the last one. So I've just recently reread the books and rewatched the movies, but if I ever, you know, read through them again in the future or anything like that, I can use those. But I mostly got it for the new characters. So there's some characters I don't, most of my old sheet is used up anyway, so I wouldn't really be able to tell So I don't remember which characters were and were not on the original sheet, but I think some of them got different outfits as well. Like I think Ron wasn't in the sweater before. I think you did have Luna, Draco, Snape. I don't know if you had Dobby. I think that might be new. I think you had Voldemort. I don't think you had Tonks. You definitely had Dumbledore, Umbridge. I don't think you had Lupin. I think you did have Hagrid. I don't know if you had Ginny. You definitely had Hedwig. So some of them are the same with like a little bit just kind of revamped, and then some of them are new additions. So yeah, again, just got those to mark any of my numerous Harry Potter activities that inevitably happen. And then I got this travel doodle sheet, so it's actually not an emoji sheet, but I travel so much, I figured this would be good to have some miscellaneous travel related stickers. So you've got some kind of like geotag things, arrows, you can make a packing list, cars, like beach scenes, passport, suitcase, maps. You can mark this like for the first day of a vacation, write in where you're going, planes. Yeah, so I figured these would just be good to have because sometimes I'm marking travel stuff and I don't necessarily have like the perfect sticker for it. So always good to have some miscellaneous travel stickers. And then I got the sad emoji sheet. I noticed that especially now that it never used to make sense to me to get like emotion stickers, but now that I memory plan and I've been memory planning for consistently for a year now, sometimes I'm sad and I want to mark it in my planner. Like sometimes it, is kind of, it's enough of the day that the significant event of the day was I was really bummed out, struggling, whatever it is, and I want to write that in, like, because, I want to be honest about, how the day was. And yeah, so I figured these would come in handy because I was looking for similar stickers. I had these two, I had like one really bad week and I had one of each of these types on different samplers or freebies and I used them and then I was like, oh, I don't have any other sad stickers. So I got them. So you've got like hugging your pillow, crying with tissues, like under a storm cloud. That's very relatable. This one can be more kind of angry or frustrated. And then you just kind of got the sad, not really crying, more like sweating. I don't know, but you can just tell they're kind of bummed out. So yeah, I got the sad emojis for that. Hopefully I won't need to use them too much. And then I got the online shopping emojis because I definitely like to do a bit of shopping. I like this. I love this one that's like, oops. So I can use this for like some days. Like a lot of times I'll order stuff kind of in chunks, and then especially if it's coming from the UK, it kind of all tends to arrive in chunks. So like a lot of times I like won't get any Happy Mail for like a week, and then I'll get like 6 packages on one day or something like that. So this is perfect for that, like in my memory planner or even in my sidebar from like, here's the Happy Mail I'm getting this week. Oops, ordered too much. And then take my money, which is good for sales or new, like any big collective sales or new releases or pre-sales, anything like that. Refresh is good for like, especially like Simply Gilded new releases, that kind of stuff. I can put in my memory planner if I want to that I'm super bummed out about something selling out. Hopefully that won't happen too much, but you've only got a few of those. But yeah, I can use these for both for like kind of planner related shops, but also for like, especially the refresh one, I figured I could use if I'm trying to get tickets to something. Same with, I can be, with the sold out. Same with this as well. So like any of this can kind of be used for like any sort of online shopping or like buying tickets or trying to get, tickets to an event or concert, something like that, So I figured these would be pretty useful. And then finally, I got the birthdays emoji sheet. I realized I didn't have these. I had the celebrating emojis sheet, which I was using for birthdays, but I realized I didn't have the actual literal birthday emoji sheet. So you've got emoji with gifts, balloon, party hat holding a present. You've got like a whole cake and a slice of cake. So all different options. I mean, the cake could be different celebration, and balloons as well could be different celebrations. So pretty versatile, but definitely good to mark friends and family birthdays. So yeah, that's my whole order from Coffee Monsters Co. And I will be back in a sec with part 4 of the haul. I just got one little order to show you, and I haven't even opened it yet because the packaging was so beautiful. I wanted to share it with you. I just love, they stamped it, and they have a little seal, and then they have a little foil. It's like a purpley, like a magenta foil. Thank you seal. So I just really love the packaging. But anyway, this is from HRH Helen Richardson Handmade. That's what it stands for. So yeah, another beautiful seal there. Oh, it's kind of like It's like an oil slick hollow, actually, now that I'm seeing it. Like, there's a bit of blue in there. I don't know if you can tell. So they've got a little card there, and I ordered 2 things from this shop. First of all, the way that I found them was that I was looking for chains, and they had them, so I was like, perfect. And I wanted this kind of ball chain because I just love how all my planners, when they're kind of laid next to each other, all have side charms. Like my TNs all have side charms, and my personal rings that I'm memory keeping in does not have a side charm because it's not like it has the rings instead of the strings to put the side charm on. So I figured I would get one of these, and I'm using it's actually like, the kit I'm using has rose gold foil, but the front charm that came with the kit, it's the GP Studio June sub box, has gold on it, and the charm I have is actually one that I'm stealing off a different TN and then getting a different charm for that TN that's more specific. So the travel TN that I set up, my pocket, I found a really cute charm that is more travel specific for the side, so I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna take the gold, which is just kind of a more generic charm, but actually matches the June sub kit pretty well. You'll see, I'll show you when I do it. When I kind of have everything ready to go. But yeah, so I figured if I put the charm on this ball chain, I can wrap it around the rings and then close it, and it'll allow the charm to hang on the side of the ring band planner. So I was searching for ball chains, and I found this one, and it looks to be the perfect size. So yeah, I was excited about that. But then it was free shipping, like for the ball chain, because it was supposed to be an add-on item for getting a charm. But since I already had the charm I was going to use, I had to either like contact them to get a shipping add-on or just buy something else. So I was like, I'll just buy something else. Let's see what else they have. So I got a vinyl sticker, and I actually haven't, I know it's like a big trend, but I actually haven't used a vinyl yet. So there are like thorough instructions here, which is great. But I think I'm going to use it in that same TN. So I got a rose gold of my name, and that's so cool. So you could do any, and it's stuck on with some very pretty washi, but there was tons of font options. I chose this kind of typewriter font because it kind of matches with the vibes. Like there's typewriters in the kit, and it's like vintage. It kind of matches the vibes. And I got rose gold, of course, in order to match the foil of that kit. So I don't know if I'll put it on a dashboard, oh goodness, or I don't know where I'll put it, but I just figured since I was gonna get something anyway, I might as well get a little cool vinyl decal to go in my rings as well, and this is really cool. So if it works out and I like it, I can order more. I could get a phrase, I don't know if I could get a whole phrase, but I could get like another word or something. There was loads of metal, I don't know, it's not foil, what do you call it? Vinyl, yeah, like loads of vinyl color options and loads of fonts, so you could really customize. So yeah, that was very, very cool. So that's my small order from HRH, which is, let me just make sure I'm getting this right. It is Helen Richardson Handmade. So yeah, I will be back in a sec with the next part of the haul. Hey everybody, I've just got another one-off. The mail is really trickling in this month. I've ordered a ton of stuff, but like stuff is taking a really long time to ship, and it's making me nervous because we are moving pretty soon, but you know, fingers crossed it'll all be okay. This is an order from Planner Choco, though. I think that's how you say it? Yeah, Choco, that makes sense. So I've ordered from them once before. My anniversary kit was from this shop, and it comes tied up with a nice ribbon. And this time I got a notes kit because I didn't have one for August, and Planned Escape, I'm like, what's it called? Planned Escape, which is the shop I usually get my notes kits from, did not come out with any for August. So they came out with 2 August monthly options, but they didn't make any of them into notes kits. I hope that's just for this month, and like maybe they were busy or something, and hopefully, I know the shop was closed for a while, so hopefully that's the case and they are still doing the notes kits because those are my faves. But I figured, you know, let's like try something, and like also I was like, maybe let's try a cheaper option because those are full coverage, premium matte, like real beautiful like unicorn matte paper. And full coverage, so 3 pages I think. So yeah, a bit expensive. So I was like, let's try a cheaper option, but from a shop that I know I like for August. So yeah, it comes with this freebie, which is like a lavender color scheme with loads of functional stickers. Great, definitely will use that. And then the notes kit itself is just 2 pages, so it's a lot simpler. And you've got your top bar here, which I really, I usually don't like people in my kits at all, really. But I didn't really mind this one, so we'll go, yeah, I was like, I don't know, can't really explain why, but I didn't mind it. So you've got this kind of top strip here, and I think this was art from one of their September monthly kits actually, but it doesn't say the month, it just says notes, so I can use it in August, no problem. And then you've got 4 circles for the, how the format is. You've got a ton of dots and some arrows here, and you've got 2 full month habit trackers. And then, and then on the second page, you've got tons of headers here with this beautiful photo in the background of all of those. So let me show you, let me just pull the notes page out. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, that stuff will go on the top, and then you've got this whole section here, which is just lined. So this is where you'll just have, instead of, there's nothing to cover that area, so it'll just be headers and then dots, which is kind of fine because then I can customize the sections and make them as long as I want. So I think that'll be interesting to try out. And then I want to see if there's even some way I can use these headers on some of the circles and stuff. I don't know, we'll play around with it. And then you get a strip to cover up I'm gonna just show you upside down because there you go. To cover up that bit at the bottom. And I'm guessing you can do, that's probably where I would normally put the habit trackers, so maybe I'll put them in there, or you could just do some free note space. I don't know, I'm gonna play with it. It's a new format, but yeah, that's the Planner Choco notes page that I'm gonna use for August, and and I will be back in a sec with the next part of the haul. Okay, I've got another little part of the haul. I have 2 shops this time. Woo, very exciting. I have an order from sort of new to me shop, and then an Old Fave. So let's start with Old Fave. I've got 2 inserts here from the Punk Planner. I think the covers were put on backwards because I think this little thing is supposed to be on the back, but then that's the front. It doesn't matter. I usually rip the covers off anyway. If they don't match my setups. So yeah, anyways, so I only get the marble covers because they're the one that I don't isn't a weird texture. I don't know if the other ones are textured or not, because I've never gotten them. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's just it's just how it looks. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I get the marble because it's just marble paper, which is pretty versatile. And then again, I can just take them off if they don't match my setup. But I got 2 inserts for my personal planner because I am on a mission to revamp my personal planner. I'm not using it as much because I'm not using all the inserts in it, and also because it was the first one I ever set up, and it just didn't turn out as cohesive, and now that I've set up 2 more, I love the other 2 I've set up so much. So I want to revamp it. I want to keep the space theme because I love that, but I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of jazz it up with the July sub box from GP Sticker Studio. I resubscribed because I needed it anyways. So I resubscribed to get that because it is space themed, so I'm gonna use stuff from that. And yeah, anyways, part of that was revamping the insert. So this one here, and I decided I'm gonna theme it more it's just gonna be a financial planner. So I've got my budgeting insert in there. That's working out for me. Oh, this is kind of weird, whatever. So that one's working great. My budgeting insert is the one thing in there that I do regularly use. And then I have the order tracker. I didn't like the format of order tracker I had so much before. Let me just show you. So I have this one, and it's got store a really small line for items purchased, which if I ordered a lot of stuff, I can't fit them in there. And then you can put sent and received, the dates, and then a review. But I don't need that. Like, I realize, like, I remember if something was good or not, or like the vast majority of purchases are from shops that I, know and love, and so it's just like it was great again. Like, I don't have anything to put in that review section. So I liked the Punk Planners format much better. So you have the date you ordered, which you don't have here. So I can't compare from the date I ordered to the date it was shipped. So I can't track processing time in this insert, but I can here. So I like that. I like that you have the date you ordered, the name of the store again, 2 lines here for items purchased. So you can really get detailed in what you got. And then you can put the cost, so if you're trying to track your spending. And this is the one bit that's not relevant to me because I'm the only person who really pays for stuff for myself. And anything I'm getting online is like usually stuff just for me. Anyway, so that's not relevant, but that's okay. And then I can put the date it was sent and the date it was received. So I feel like this is better. I would rather just have it be even more simplified and like just like have it all in one line to fit more within one insert, but this will do the trick for now. And it's definitely an improvement on the previous order tracker. So since I'm almost running out of space there, I'm gonna use this one after that. And then this one is a repayment schedule. I won't need this for a bit, but eventually I will. So I figured I would just get this now because there's an insert in here that was like a leisure insert that I have not used at all. It's just not functional for me, it turns out. So I figured I'd replace it with another money kind of financial related insert. So then I have budgeting or order tracking and this all in the same TN, and it kind of is more themed. So yeah, so you have like what you are paying back, the due date, the total amount, credit limit if that's applicable, interest rate, and then you can do the dates, the payments, and then the remaining balance. So this is perfect for student loans, which is really the only debt that I have. I mean, I say only, I have a lot of student loan debt. I'm American, but yeah, it's the only debt that I have. So I probably will be using this for student loans, which I will need to start repaying next year when I'm not a student anymore. So I'm kind of jumped the gun on getting this insert, but I figured I would set it up in my TN, have it ready to go for when I need to start marking the different, and I can have like a different page for each like different loan, because they get taken out in all different little bits and pieces and things like that. And then if I have any other stuff, as I go on, that it needs to be repaid, I can track it as such. So yeah, that's my little order from the Punk Planner. I love their inserts. And then I ordered from Strawberry Lime Designs, just a mini kit. I say sort of new to me shop because I've never actually purchased from this shop before, but I've had their stickers before because I've had like freebies and things from this shop that have been included in like freebie packs that you get as part of sales and things like that. So I kind of knew that their paper was nice. And yeah, I needed some more kits. I needed some more miscellaneous anytime kits to finish out the summer. I didn't have enough, and I figured I did have kind of a lot of like full kits and no white space looks going on this summer, so I figured I would look for a mini kit, and I love this one from Strawberry Lime Design. So it is, so I got their premium mat, and it is called Ever After, and here is the freebie. This is the regular matte paper on the freebie, which is fine. And it's like a summer themed freebie, so it's very bright colors, which will make it a little bit more difficult to use, but that's right. We're also going on our honeymoon in October, so I can, and we're going to Greek islands and stuff like that. So like summer stickers will become relevant again for 2 weeks in October. So, maybe I could use this stuff there, but it's definitely pretty. And let's see, what do we got here? Oh, we have a journaling card as well on the same theme. And then I ordered the glitter headers. That was an optional add-on, but because it's a very mini kit. It's only 3 pages, so there are not headers included. And because the colors are so like, I felt because almost everything is like the photographs, that I figured it would be kind of hard to color match. So I just went for, the add-on. It was honestly very affordable. So I just went for the add-on of the glitter headers. So I love these colors. I love green and blue, and I just love kind of browny goldy accents. And then like, this is really why I bought it. Like these full boxes are so stunning. I love a photography kit, and I loved this like fairy tale theme. Like this is like very Where the Wild Things Are vibes, but you've got like a frog prince, a rose book could be kind of Beauty and the Beast, a castle, but you know, lots of different book things, like a fairy. So yeah, it was just like not any one specific fairy tale, but just kind of more generally fairy tales and books, and I really like that. So, and yeah, on the premium mat, these photos look so stunning. And then you get some, I guess, yeah, I'm not really sure. I think this is intended maybe to be used in a personal kit, although no, because this is cut like Erin Condren, so I don't know. But yeah, you get your bottom washi here, but it's skinny, so it's a perfect opportunity to pull in some Simply Gilded bows, perhaps. Do I have any that would match? I hope so. I have a lot of samples as well. Oh, I mean, I have the brown from the like brown with gold bows from the neutral. That would actually match. So yeah, it's perfect opportunity for that. But then you have this book strip as well that you can put along the bottom. But I guess, yeah, if you connected them, this would be perfect size personal washi as well. So you have that option. And then you get some squared off quarter box labels here, some with the photographs and then some glitter ones. And then ditto with 8 half boxes there. So plenty of boxes for a mini kit, I would say. And then you get some kind of sidebar stuff, miscellaneous. So you do get date covers, which has like this field of flowers in the background. You get some dots, which is great. I use dots with mini kits, especially all the time. You get one habit tracker, which is fine. I'll pull a second one in. You get a weekly box. You get loads of sidebar headers. You get 2 sidebar checklists, which is totally practical. Some appointment labels. You get some flags. I'm not sure if either of these glitter flags would work for the corner. Perhaps I'll have to check when I do the spread if I can either use those for the corners or I'll have to pull something in. And then you get some 3 heart checklists and a weekend banner. So honestly, like this is everything I would need. You don't get any icons, but that's totally fine because I have so many character stickers and multicolor icons and the like. So I really love these kind of minimalist mini kits where I can like use everything in the kit easily and then also use stuff from my stash. I just love that feeling, like not having a ton of leftovers and actually like using my stash. I love that. So yeah, you will see this at some point in the late summer, and that is my little bit of the haul today from Strawberry Lime Designs and the Punk Planner, and I will be back in a sec with the next part of the haul. Okay, I'm here with the last part of my July haul. This is definitely a long one. I feel like they're just all long now, and I should stop saying that because that's just how long they are. I order a lot of stuff. I talk about it for a long time. They're long. Sorry. I think people like that. I don't know. So I have 2 orders here. First one is from Vistaprint, and I may remember that I got some stickers made of a picture of my partner and I a while ago, with the thought that I want to put a picture of us in our wedding spread, in the spread for the week of our wedding. Now, I liked them. They weren't my fave. They were very thick. They were glossy, whereas the wedding kit is matte. That's not a big deal, but just, you know, it's just a point. They were bright. Like the photo I chose maybe wasn't the best photo because it had really bright blue sky, and that didn't really go. I used it the week of our anniversary. I used one of them, so I did, you know, get use out of them, and I definitely can use them in like, you know, TN setups, or, you know, I have them. They're nice stickers of a photo of us, but I didn't want to use them. I pretty much as soon as I saw them decided I was not going to be using them in our wedding spread. So I wanted to try again, take 2. So I got these off of Vistaprint, and they are infinitely better, and I think I am going to use these. So it's you get this sheet of 10, and these are like huge. They're way bigger than a full box, but I knew that this was the smallest size you could get in, and have it be sort of vaguely the, you know, a vertical rectangle, which is of course the shape of the Erin Condren boxes. So, but yeah, like it's just gonna basically, I'm just gonna like cut off a lot of our feet. But this picture is better for a few reasons. In the old picture, we were wearing like hiking clothes, like we would dress really casually. This is a picture from a wedding, a different wedding. So we're dressed up nice. We are holding our nephew, which is why I didn't want to use it originally, because I was like, oh, then it kind of looks like that's our kid. But I'm like, well, not to me it doesn't, because I know that's our nephew. Like, it's, you know, I'm not going to be confused about it. And this is one of my favorite pictures of us. And Yeah, and so I put kind of a, not sepia, it was actually, it's like on iPhoto, it's the antique filter. So I put the antique filter on it, which is definitely more with the vibe of the kit. The kit also has some touches of green, so the fact that the grass is in there, and once I cut it off, it'll be even less grass once I get it to the right size. But the fact that there's a touch of green is totally fine. I held it up to the kit. Well, obviously not a perfect match. It definitely goes and will not, I don't think, distract from it. It's also a matte finish as opposed to a glossy finish, which is much better. It does have rounded corners, but again, I'm going to have to cut out the shape anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Rose Colored Days overlays, which I have. I'm going to take one of my overlays, and then that overlay is this perfect size of the full box. So I can just cut around where the overlay was and then peel it off. And then there we go. I've got my sticker. So I don't need 10. You just have to get a sheet of 10. But I'm very excited about these, and I'm going to use this as, I haven't really decided actually, either the quote box or the wedding day photo for the week of our wedding. So yeah, if you're looking for a custom full box, but just be mindful of the fact that a lot of it is going to get cut off. So pick a photo where that's okay. Anyways, very excited about these. And then the last thing I got here is from a shop that's new to me called The Delightful Unicorn. And they do different like stationery stuff. Oh, I think the clips and stickers. There you go. And this is a pen loop. I got this for my A6 TN because it's the marble one that I set up with the GP Studio May box. And yeah, it doesn't have a pen loop, that TN, and I didn't really realize that that was something I would really want because I just wasn't thinking of it, and I was just kind of tucking a pen into it, but then like it kept falling out, and then I would forget, and I would just like open the string and then it would fall on the ground. So I was like, that's kind of annoying. So I just got this because it would match. I don't actually have it with me right now, but if you remember, it was black and gold foil and marble and with touches of green kind of vibes. So this just matched really well. It's a gold binder clip with this black stretchy fabric with gold dots on it, and I can just clip this to like the back dashboard and stick my pen in there. So yeah, that is it for this part of the haul. Just two quick things, and that is it for the July haul. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for sticking around, and please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this haul, and thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.